Pose, Riley. Riley, pose. No, you're not. Tell him, chummy. Riley's so grumpy. I don't know if people ask me, like, what are you going to do when you get back to driving? I'm like, well, I'm going to find a job, probably. It's actually Monday. I have my driver's evaluation. I can drive. It's an evaluation and then another appointment for the driver's test, which then they did not revoke my license because I see the cars are in different positions. I have to kind of keep them driving, so I drive them around the neighborhood. I have this promise to my mom. She said if she drops dead tomorrow, I don't think so I can take the law into my own hands like I've always done. I guess this is another ramble. What am I exactly getting at? I don't know. It's wrong that I got to spend such little time with my mom. God's timing isn't our timing. Nothing revolves around us. Even we can try, we can think it does, but I believe everything happens for a divine purpose, a divine reason, good or bad. I've dealt with this firsthand. Whenever you think something bad's about to happen, it's like your intuition or whatever. You feel yourself with anxiety and you overthink. It's like, oh crap, okay, we're gonna wreck, or something, or it's just as rather the person's driving erratically. You notice before you got into the car, the tires are kind of bald. They're going 90 miles an hour in the rain. You're thinking bad thoughts when everything's actually fine. It's a risk that could happen. That's very plausible or possible. That's kind of like, that's an experience of mine. I guess also it's fear because I got into a traumatic wreck. But no, it's just I'm a big overthinker, and I think myself out of a lot of positive situations because I'm not being present, practicing presence. And I never really understood that until here recently, why being present is so important, because even now I was ruminating about the past. For the last almost 9 months since I've been home, or since my mom passed, I've been ruminating constantly. Sometimes, like, really, it's kind of bad I've been home alone like this. But hey, what are you gonna do about it? We can't change it. It's my life story. It's my book. So, and, I've been dealing with a traumatic brain injury too. It was 9 months ago. Eight months. Yeah. Because the 3rd would have been 8 months. So September 3rd, 8 months. So going on to 9. But what I'm saying is that when my mom passed, I was doing better because I became aware in December, like mid-December. And then from there, I've been healing. To me, I don't want to classify or label myself as a traumatic brain injury, because that's just not, I have disability, but I'm taking it. They gave me disability, which, is funny. My mom always, she always not wished and prayed for. There's power in prayer, by the way. Do I know that from personal experience? Kinda, but I've witnessed it from my mom especially. My mom wasn't overly religious. She believed in what she believed, and that's the end of it, Sorry, I'm just kind of getting sad. But no, back to the rumination thing. My whole life, I've thought myself out of situations, out of just thinking. Because I think too much. My brain is so loud. You know, people think they still can speed, even when the city put little speed bumps, but they're kind of really crappy, so not like they're just tar speed bumps. And they're wearing down after time, or over time. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. I think, my brain just thinks too fast, especially after that traumatic brain injury. It's even worse because I think so fast and I just forget immediately. I'll be speaking, just forget, Which now I'm doing better. A million times better. I don't really even know what the title of this video is going to be about. It's just another ramble, honestly. I'll tell you a little bit about me too then. I got out of hospital around August 10th, something. And I remember Mom was driving me to my rehab. I'm trying to think of the name. Can't remember. It was in Franklin, Tennessee. So basically from Huntsville, Alabama to Franklin, about a 2.5 hour drive. I stayed there for about 2 weeks. And then came home, 11 days. So it was like August 9th. Because I came home on August the 20th. I got exited out of rehab the 20th. It's crazy how big a traumatic brain injury will change your perspective on life. Not even that alone, just this, ever since my mom died, my whole lot has changed about my character and about me. But just all together, a whole nother, it's like I'm living in another body, another life. I had this very surreal experience where I just don't feel like I'm in the same timeline. Because think about it, I got into my wreck and then my mom ends up dying, It's just like, what the hell, bro? Like, why, Sitting here and I'm not mad at God. I'm not, because what is anger? What is emotions going to bring into play? Are they going to do anything? No. They're just going to either cause you to ruminate or, it's not, anyways. I just think to myself, why? Just like I was thinking, why with my wreck? Mom, I was saved for a reason, Mama. Mom, I'm a chosen one. There's a reason I was saved from that wreck. She was telling me not to take my life for granted. Because tomorrow's not promised. We don't know, and when she kind of, because I was going through a little traumatic brain injury, Phillip, at that time, and I didn't even understand. I didn't know what 2 + 2 was, not literally, but just severely emotional immaturity, and just, I was really set back. Like I said, I've had a whole setback ever since that wreck. I guess in a way you can call it a wake-up call. I was taking my life for granted in a way, But no, I was taking my life for granted, and she told me tomorrow's not promised, and I knew that because, I went for a job interview the day of my wreck. And just a lot, life happened. Is what I like to call life, yeah. That's a good title, too. I think I've already named a video that. You can't take back time. I can't take back those 5 seconds. Time's just continuous. Like, I'm looking here, it's been 9 minutes and 32 seconds. 33 now. 34. You can't take every second that passes, you're older. Every second, you can't take it back. And then when anything traumatizing or traumatic happens, like with Charlie Kirk's death, you know, it was like he was debating and then dead. It's just, that's life. It's just how quick, how, not spontaneous, but just how quick it is, like how fast. That's all I really wanted to talk about. Just kind of give you a little my, what do you call it, insight. I don't expect nobody to watch these videos because I'm just rambling at this point. Really just venting. Hit the like and subscribe button, please, if you want to stay in tune for more content. Turn on the post notifications, please. Peace.
I didn't. You didn't think you would see me again, did you? Well, buddy, you're seeing me. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Drop a comment. Phillip told. But just do it. So I don't, it don't matter. Just like and subscribe.